What if the history books we grew up with are just one version of the story, a carefully constructed narrative designed to keep a monumental truth hidden? Imagine a global empire, far more advanced than anything officially recorded, erased from memory by an event so catastrophic. Its echoes are still visible today, if you know where to look. This isn't just a conspiracy theory, it has a deep dive into the astonishing claims of Tartaria and the mysterious phenomenon known as the Mud Flood, a hidden past that some believe was deliberately buried. For generations, we've been taught about the rise and fall of Rome, the European empires, and the American experiment. But whispers from the forgotten corners of the internet suggest a different power once reigned supreme: Tartaria. This wasn't merely a region on an old map. Proponents claim it was a vast, highly sophisticated civilization spanning continents, possessing technology and architectural prowess that would humble even our modern age. Their existence, it's argued, was systematically scrubbed from official records, their achievements attributed to later, less capable societies, leaving us with a history that feels incomplete, almost fabricated. The sheer audacity of this claim challenges everything we think we know, forcing us to question the very foundations of accepted historical timelines. But how could an entire global civilization simply vanish? This is where the astonishing mud flood theory enters the picture, serving as the catastrophic event that supposedly wiped out Tartaria and reset the world. Across the globe, from the grand boulevards of St. Petersburg to the historic districts of American cities like Chicago and New York, countless magnificent buildings exhibit a bizarre anomaly. Their lower levels appear to be partially submerged. Basements that look suspiciously like former ground floors, windows starting directly at sidewalk level, and doors that lead straight into the earth. These aren't just architectural quirks. Theorists suggest these aren't basements at all, but rather the original ground floors of structures buried by massive, inexplicable mud and earth deposits. Was it a global deluge, a cataclysmic seismic event, or something far more unnerving? A deliberate terraforming to obscure an earlier epoch? The evidence, they claim, is literally beneath our feet. Delving deeper into this unearthed past, the architecture itself provides a chilling testament. Look at the incredibly ornate, monumental structures that dot every major city, often attributed to the 19th or early 20th century, with their intricate spires, grand domes, and colossal columns. They seem to spring forth with a level of design and engineering far beyond the known capabilities of their supposed builders. Tartarian enthusiasts point to these as remnants of a forgotten golden age, built with advanced techniques and even free energy devices that once powered their cities. Some argue that the ubiquitous obelisks, statues, and decorative elements were not merely aesthetic but functional, channeling atmospheric energy or serving a purpose we've yet to rediscover. The idea that these weren't simply decorative but integral to an ancient, lost power grid is utterly mind-boggling, and what happened next would shock everyone. Following the supposed mud flood and the fall of Tartaria, a period of historical revisionism allegedly took hold. The grand world's fairs and expositions of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, celebrated as pinnacles of human innovation, take on a sinister new meaning in this narrative. Theorists propose these weren't exhibitions of new creations, but rather the temporary repurposing and recontextualization of existing Tartarian structures. The speed at which these temporary behemoths were constructed and then demolished after the fairs, often within months, strikes many as profoundly suspicious. Were they showcased, rebranded, and then swiftly erased to hide their true origins before the new history could fully take hold? This reinterpretation casts a chilling shadow on some of humanity's most celebrated achievements. But the anomalies don't stop there. Across continents, from Europe to Asia and the Americas, one finds peculiar, geometrically precise star forts, massive, star-shaped defensive structures. Mainstream history struggles to fully explain their global prevalence and complex engineering, often attributing them to diverse military strategists across different eras. Yet, Tartarian proponents argue these were not just forts. They suggest these intricate designs were part of a vast, interconnected global energy grid, perhaps tapping into telluric currents or atmospheric forces. serving a purpose far grander than mere warfare. The consistency of their design, appearing almost identical across disparate cultures and geographies, fuels the contention that they were components of a unified, pre-cataclysmic world system. So, if such an extraordinary civilization existed, and if it was wiped out and then deliberately covered up, the ultimate question remains: who did it and why? The implications are monumental. Was there a shadowy cabal, a surviving faction, or perhaps an entirely new power that seized control in the wake of the mud flood, systematically erasing the former world to establish their own dominion? The motive, according to proponents, was to control the narrative, to dictate our understanding of progress, and to suppress the advanced knowledge that Tartaria once possessed. This isn't just about buried buildings, it's about a buried truth, a stolen heritage, and a potentially manufactured reality designed to keep humanity from its true potential. The claims of Tartaria and the mud flood are undoubtedly extraordinary, challenging every pillar of conventional history. They paint a picture of a world far grander, more mysterious, and more profoundly manipulated than we could ever imagine. While mainstream archaeology dismisses these ideas as unfounded speculation, the sheer volume of architectural anomalies, historical inconsistencies, and curious photographic evidence presented by its proponents demands attention. Could it be that the past isn't merely unknown, but actively suppressed? Perhaps it's time to look at the world around us with fresh eyes, to question the accepted narrative, and to consider the possibility that the foundations of our civilization are not as solid as we've been led to believe. The revealed past of Tartaria beckons, urging us to reconsider everything.